Tottenham and Ghana star Kudus is likely to miss the rest of the season and the World Cup after suffering a new injury. Tottenham winger Mohammed Kudus faces surgery after sustaining a new hamstring injury, just months before Ghana begin their Group L campaign against England, Panama, and Croatia. Kudus is likely to miss the 2026 World Cup after this new injury, making his participation in the tournament a serious concern. Sources told FlashScore that tests were conducted on Tuesday after the Tottenham Hotspur winger felt a problem during a training session on Monday. This development has sent shockwaves through both his club and the Ghana national team with the World Cup less than 3 months away. The 24-year-old is expected to undergo surgery to address a hamstring injury, and Spurs are preparing for his absence for around 3 months. With that time frame, it's almost certain he will be out for the remainder of the Premier League season and, at worst, will put his place in the Ghana squad for the World Cup in serious jeopardy. A nightmare that began in December. This isn't the first time Kudus has been hampered by a hamstring injury this season. The initial injury occurred in December, and in the weeks that followed, Tottenham and the player took a careful and thoughtful approach to his recovery. Instead of rushing into conventional treatment, Kudus traveled to Amsterdam to consult with a specialist connected to his former club, Ajax, where the decision was made to pursue conservative, non-surgical treatment in the hope of avoiding a lengthy period of absence from play. This approach was very deliberate. Both Spurs and Kudus were well aware of the World Cup schedule, and every decision made during his rehabilitation stemmed from a desire to help him get healthy. For nearly 100 days, Kudus underwent a grueling rehabilitation program. Fit, and ready for Ghana's summer campaign in North America. The initial plan was for him to return to play after the March international break, a time frame that would give him ample time to regain his form and build fitness before the tournament. The chain of events led to an unimaginable deterioration in the situation. Training on Monday, scans on Tuesday. Following a training session on Monday, Kudus felt pain in his hamstring, immediately causing concern. On Tuesday, scans were performed, and the results confirmed what those close to the player feared. The hamstring problem had recurred, and this time, surgery was the most likely treatment option. With an estimated 3 months needed for recovery after surgery, Kudus will be unavailable for Spurs this season. The World Cup, which starts in June, is right on the edge of that recovery period, and even if everything goes perfectly, there will still be questions about whether a player returning from a serious hamstring injury for the second time this season will be fit to compete at the level Ghana needs internationally. A major blow to Ghana. This timing couldn't be worse for Otto's replacement, whoever that may be. Ghana parted ways with Otto last week after 2 consecutive defeats against Austria and Germany during the March international break. And the new coach will now inherit a squad likely missing one of its most dynamic and decisive attacking players. Kudus wasn't just a key player for Ghana, he was their most dangerous individual threat in the attacking zone. The Ghanaian was one of the standout players at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, scoring 2 goals and becoming the Black Stars' top scorer in a tournament where they were eliminated in the group stage. His ability to create magical moments from nothing, his directness, his goals from midfield, all of that made him almost irreplaceable in this squad. Kudus joins the list of players expected to miss the World Cup, alongside Francis Abu and Mohamed Salisu. Ernest Nuama and Abdul Mumin are still racing against time due to a lack of fitness after recovering from anterior cruciate ligament (ACL) injuries. Ghana will face England, Panama, and Croatia in Group L, and their campaign will begin with a match against Panama in Toronto on June 17. The absence of Kudus makes things even more difficult. This is already a tough group.